Now, Edwina Currie, we heard mentioned. Mr. Major, you're a member of this government and you're in charge of the purse strings. The stories in tomorrow morning's papers say that Edwina Currie is going to be sacked. Is she going to be sacked?
I don't think she is. I very strongly suspect that by this time tomorrow you see that she will have attended a debate in the House of Commons and spoken in a debate on abortion. I'd be very surprised if that wasn't the case.
Has she done the government a lot of damage, do you think?
Well, I think on balance Edwina Currie is a plus. She's a very forceful, colourful politician. She speaks her mind. A lot of people agree with what she says, some people don't. That's often the stuff of politics. You've just been looking at Dennis Healey. He may be a politician of the same sort. Do you think it's right to keep somebody in the government who has quite clearly, by her own words, cost us taxpayers exactly £500,000, which is the amount the government is spending on a publicity campaign to counter what she said? Well, David, you say that with a straight face, but I don't think it's entirely unprecedented for politicians occasionally to cost the taxpayer money. And if the highest cost ever faced as a result of a political comment was £500,000, I think the taxpayers would regard it as money well spent.
And had you budgeted for £500,000 for Mrs. Currie when you did your sums in the autumn?
Our finances are in extremely good order, probably never better order. I think we can manage it.
And if she stays, what are you going to budget for the months to come?
I think we can manage it. We have a very substantial budget surplus, very strong fiscal position at the moment, and I'm quite satisfied about that.
You can afford Edwina Currie?
I think Edwina Currie is a very powerful, forceful politician, and I think most people recognise that.
I think what he means is that Mrs. Currie's weekend wasn't the most expensive weekend. The government's had, Nigel Lawson had a very expensive weekend as well a few months ago.
Right, on that note, let's go back in the hall, Vivian White, and try and find out how long it's going to be before we get the result from Epping Forest. Vivian.
Thank you, David. Well, we never met that Epping Forest egg dealer in person, but whoever is responsible, this is what we understand is likely to be the result, though of course we don't know the real result. The impression that we have down here from all the parties is that the